to our LVEF Education Foundation Grant Application tutorial. We are proud to support the educational endeavors of our teachers and staff through our Grants and Special Fundings program. Since 2015, we have awarded over $1 million in total grants and look forward to continuing to make a district-wide impact for years to come. Whether you are a first-time grant writer or a seasoned pro who has submitted grants to us before, I hope this tutorial gives you not only an idea of our submission process, but the tools that you need to write a grant that gives the selection committee a clear and concise idea of what you hope to accomplish in your classroom, department, or campus-wide initiative. We have simplified our grant application in the form of a printable PDF. Applications can be found on our website at laverniaeducationfoundation.org under the Grants section of our webpage. The PDF includes 4 informational pages, including grant guidelines and a pre-submission checklist. These first 4 pages do not need to be included in your grant submission and are only for informational purposes. Pages 5 and 6 do need to be printed, filled out, and included with your grant submission. I highly encourage you to print page 4 as a reference guide to help keep you organized as you prepare your grant documentation. This sheet shows you the recommended order in which you should place your documents, as well as a description of exactly what the committee is looking for as they read through each grant submission. I will briefly go over each section. The cover page is page 5 of the application and can be filled out by hand to include the basic information your grant includes, like the project title, total funding requested, the names of the grant writers, the impact of the grant, including the campus your project affects, as well as the estimated number of students who will benefit from this classroom or campus enhancement. Please note each application is now limited to 4 grant writers. While we still highly encourage department and campus-wide grants, we want to distinguish the actual grant writers who put both time and effort into physically writing the grant with our check and t-shirt presentation. The last sections on page 5 include the project history and required supervisor signature. This signature should be from your campus administrator. They sign off on your grant to make sure it fits with your campus action plan and is also not something the school or district has already planned to fund. The next pages of your submission should be no more than 1 to 2 type pages that include a detailed project description. You want this to be as straightforward as possible in describing exactly what you hope to accomplish in your classroom or campus, including what it is, why you need or want it, how many students it will impact, and finally, how it can be sustained and used over time. We also encourage you to share if you have seen this project in use in other classrooms or campuses, and if it has been successful. The next pages are about your project budget. First, please fill out and include page 6 of the grant application, the budget sheet. You can fill this in by hand. The typed budget description comes next. This should be no more than 1 typed page of exactly what your budget entails. You want to give the committee an idea of what the project's expense is and what your plan is for reoccurring expenses over time. Also, please note, because our school organizations are tax-free, you should not include tax in your overall project budget. It should also not include annual dues, travel expenses, or reoccurring expenses. The last pages of your grant submission should be any supporting documents you have. The biggest thing the committee is looking for is visuals. They want to be able to have a clear idea of what the project is and what the total ask will include. Please keep in mind, if the items you are seeking funding for are purchased on Amazon, make sure your name and shipping address are redacted. Other helpful documents are invoices, letters of support from students or community members, or anything that will further help the committee to have an understanding of what it is you are seeking funding for. Please limit these to no more than 5 pages. Once you have completed your grant application and supporting documents, check over page 4, the pre-submission checklist, to make sure you have everything you need, and then submit it to your campus administrator for their signature. Finally, place it in a sealed envelope and take it to the central office for submission no later than September 12th by 4:30 p.m. I hope this video gave you the tools you need to write your grant and an understanding of our application process. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at lvefprograms@gmail.com. We can't wait to see the grant submissions that come in this year, and we know it's going to be another great year at LVEF ISD.